Alright.
We live?
We live.
We live.
3, 2, 1.
Hello. Welcome to episode 15. So we're gonna do a bunch of cool shit today. We're gonna start it off with a 3v3. You got your 3?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nah, he don't.
No, I do. Actually, I do. I do.
So we're gonna do horror movie characters. And then I want to talk. I want to go into conspiracy theories, because that shit's lit. And I want to go into paranormal shit and local paranormal shit. So, do you want to start, or?
You go first.
Why do I have to go first?
Because I'm writing now. I want to make sure I have it in here.
My first pick gonna be Pennywise.
Pennywise? That's such a normal pick, bro. That's such a normal
My first
pick.
draft pick gotta be safe, bro.
So, why Pennywise?
Because bro can literally like turn into like anything.
That is true. I forgot he can do that.
His main form is just like, I guess, a clown. Because like
Kids. That's his whole thing, being a pedophile, essentially.
Is it a pedophile
if you
thing?
think about it.
Is it? Does he? I don't know. I've seen the movies, but like I haven't really read too deep into that lore.
I know, I never read into the lore, but if you like take if you take a step back and you just look at the fact that this is a clown,
but I don't think
that dresses solely as a clown to hunt down kids.
So he's a serial killer, but demonic, essentially.
Yes, but why is it just kids? I mean, he did go after the adults actually when they were older in the original one. But alright, mine is Sinister.
Ooh.
Sinister is crazy, bro. Another movie involving kids and scary people. But Sinister is crazy. Like, I watched it the other day. It's fucking creepy as hell.
Fuck that. Nope.
You look at a picture of him, and after that point, you're dead.
Alright. I gotta go with somebody that can be on the move. Take out some of your guys. I'm gonna go Predator.
Is that really a horror movie?
Predator?
We're talking about horror movies?
Predator's a horror movie. I would put it under horror.
Really?
You wouldn't?
I feel like it's an action movie.
It's about aliens.
Yeah, like, I feel like the original...
first one was horror.
Yes, definitely. But I feel like after that, it went from Predator to Alien vs. Predator and turned into an action movie.
So it'd be...
Don't fucking tell me that, bro. I'll run. I've never been stung and I don't want to be stung.
No, it is a horror movie. Predator definitely goes on.
I'll give you that, because the first one is definitely a horror movie. After that, am I wrong, though? Don't they, like, kind of prelude into an action movie?
Kind of. Because they knew the horror was coming in.
Exactly.
But it doesn't mean that he, like, the thought of him, like, hunting you is, like, not fucking terrifying.
It's true. Mine, though, is, the demon from Evil Dead. And actually, because I couldn't specify. Remember I was trying to specify? I know how to specify.
I think I know the name
the
of
book. The Book of Evil. I'm going to say it from there, because the Book of Evil is the thing that possesses all those people.
It's called the Kandarian demon.
Yeah, that demon. Have you seen Evil
Dead?
Dead?
You know Sam Raimi made that movie, right?
Really? I don't know who that is.
He made the 3 Spider-Man movies.
Oh, really?
Tobey Maguire, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And he made Doctor Strange.
Multiverse of Madness?
Yep.
Okay. He's good. Did you watch the Evil Dead, all of them?
I saw the first one. I saw the original.
The original? Alright, that's good.
The original was, for its time, it was fucking creepy.
It's creepy as fuck.
It's so unsettling.
The scene that gets me is when him going into the fucking thing to he got his arm chopped off and turning his arm into a chainsaw. You know they made a show out of that, right? Ash versus the Evil Dead. That's a good fucking show. I honestly like the show. I was trying to get Trinity to get into the series with me, but she wouldn't watch the first one. I seen it because of my grandma. My grandma made us watch it.
He was in Multiverse of Madness. The guy that plays Ash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, bro, I don't pay attention to that shit. I stopped paying attention after I'm done with the movie.
He was the guy that was selling the pizza balls at the stand in the other universe. Remember that?
You know what'd be so fucking cool? If I know it's not a part of the universe, but if they just put the Ash vs. Evil Dead like a little glimpse. Like just a tiny glimpse.
It's probably just a movie in there. I love that. The one thing I loved about She-Hulk was that I found funny as fuck was that that Wong was watching The Sopranos. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Fucking Sopranos. You love The Sopranos.
Bro, I thought it was funny.
No, I understand. It is funny. Alright, what's yours?
My last one?
Mm-hmm.
I just went. I thought. No, you just went. I'm gonna do the entity from It Follows.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen It Follows?
No. What is that
So
about?
It Follows is a movie about this. It's about this like sex demon, and what happens is, it like one person gets the curse, right? And to get rid of it and pass it on to somebody, you have to sleep with that person. To fuck them. So there's this girl that hooks up with this guy, and then he's like, I'm sorry, goodbye. And it basically is a thing that doesn't run, it doesn't like chase you, it just walks towards you. But it's like it.
Summer.
This fucking guy has been driving this motorcycle up and down the fucking circle like every day, and it's getting fucking obnoxious. But
You sound like a dad, bro.
no, anyways, like I was saying, the demon, it follows you and it just walks towards you. And no matter where you go in the world, no matter like how far you travel, it always follows you. Like it takes like,
Will it kill you?
yeah, as soon as it gets to you, it like breaks your bones instantly. Yeah. It's
So it's a
the
succubus.
move-
It's just a sex demon.
I mean, but it doesn't fuck you. It just kills you. It just crushes you.
Unless you fuck someone else, and
Yeah, and then it follows them.
that's such an interesting.
But how the curse works is if it does catch you and it kills you, it goes back to the person that put the curse on you. So they take the risk of like you getting caught by it and dying from it. And then it goes back. So, but you can't kill it. It never stops. Can't like really. I don't know. Actually, I forget. Did they kill it in the movie? I forget if they killed
Actually,
it.
I'm gonna watch this movie. It sounds like a good movie.
But alright, so the concept of it was really cool, but like the movie as a whole it's high. I gave it like a 6.
So the concept was cool, but the execution kind of was whack.
There was parts of it that were fucking scary. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, I mean, it's kind of creepy.
Because it just appears as like a person. You know what I'm saying? It shows up as a person. Sometimes you're not too sure if it's it or if it's.
So it kind of starts off as someone thinking they have a stalker. That's probably like the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Someone thinks they have a stalker, and like.
Because like one point it shows up as like an old woman, and it just walks, or like this kid that was on the beach, and like. They literally, I think they travel like across the country just to get away from it, and they're like on this beach, and she's trying to explain it to them, and they don't believe her, and then they're like fucking around by the beach, and then they look over and they see the thing literally grabbing her hair, like trying to like get her. So then they were like, oh shit.
What the fuck?
But yeah, no, it's creepy as fuck. The concept is horrifying.
That does sound creepy. I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
It's called It Follows. It's with let me look it up right now.
I have a list of movies to watch, so.
It came out in 2014. It's got like. You can watch it right now on Netflix.
I'm gonna put it in my notes. Movies to watch. I have a whole list of just movies that I want to watch. It's called It Follows.
But like nobody else can see it too. Only you can see it when you have it.
That's interesting.
So like that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
Okay.
That's like that. There's like this tall dude in it that just pops up.
And that's the demon right
That's
there?
one of its identities. Yeah. That it just pulls up.
It's literally right behind her too. She's about to die.
No, that's not homegirl. She can't even he's not going. Like the demon won't
he's just
like.
there.
Yeah.
Wait, but if they're having sex, does he just let him have sex?
But that's not the girl the demon was after. So it just
No,
she can't even see it. It won't affect her.
But like, since they're having sex, like, does it let him have sex, or does it get closer to them as they're fucking? Like, how do you have sex knowing that there's a demon right behind you? And, like,
Well,
that's like
but that's the
having
thing
an
though.
ST.
It only walks. It only walks, bro. It doesn't like run. It doesn't.
No, I know. I understand.
It just walks. So like you could get in a car and dip across the country, and it's gonna take like 4 or 5 days for it to get to you, but it's gonna get to you.
You know what the crazy thing is? If you think about it, there's literally like a movie about basically STDs. Think about it. You unknowingly or knowingly pass the STD on. Now it's slowly gonna kill that person. Yo, think about that. And the ones who knowingly doing it, knowing they're gonna kill somebody else, you're literally passing their demons on to the next person. I think way too deep into shit. But am I wrong? Am I wrong? You can't not agree with me.
Sure.
But so my next pick, right? My last pick.
Last pick, bro. Last pick.
Honestly, I'm debating between one or two because something just came to my mind as you was telling that story. And I'm gonna say the other one. It's Hellraiser.
I was gonna pick Hellraiser. I think you might have won this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Insidious. I was gonna say the demon in Insidious. The one.
See, that was gonna be another one of my picks too.
But I was like, oh, Hellraiser is such an old classical, like straightforward demon too. Like, it's fucking crazy. Hellraiser is good. You think I won that? So,
I think you did.
Hellraiser, Sinister, and the Evil Dead.
My shit was Predator, Pennywise, and the Entity.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did win that.
I think you did.
I'm sorry.
You'd have to be out here fucking. One of them would have to be out here fucking.
Yeah, literally one has to fuck. One will definitely win. Pennywise was a solid pick, no problem. And then, what was the other one? Pennywise? Predator. It's hard to see him as a horror movie. I'm sorry, I've never been scared of the Predator while watching a movie.
Okay.
Like the Alien one, yeah, kinda. Like the Alien. If you chose the Alien's fucking creepy. But Predator himself.
Xenomorph.
Yeah, like I remember watching one. It was like in the jungle. It literally looked like an action movie, and there was multiple of them. And they had like the pale armor because they weren't like.
See, yeah, that the newer ones definitely turned into that, but.
I know what you're talking about. I know the OGs were horror movies.
All right, let's talk conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like sitting here. I'm like, I forgot the topic. I'm not gonna lie.
There was one that I heard of a lot. This one's not necessarily scary. It's just kind of crazy.
What is it?
Have you ever been in a mattress firm?
I think so, actually. No. Wow, what is the conspiracy? What is it? A back room?
So it's basically like the conspiracy theory about fucking mattress firm is that it's just like a cover up for like laundering money.
Why do you think it's a cover up for laundering money?
Bro, when do you ever need to go into a mattress firm in your life? Like, why do they have so many?
Because of bro, I used to sell furniture.
Yeah, but what's the reason? Why do they?
So
because you have Bob's and you have Cardi's, you have all these places for what?
I got you. Let me explain. I got you. So, Bob's, Cardi's, they only sell specific mattresses that they're like in brand way for whatever. Bob doesn't sell any other mattresses but Bob's mattresses. Raymore and Cardi's and all of them, they sell like certain brands that are more high end. But there's also Sleepy stores that are the same thing. But Sleepy's only sell Sleepy's mattresses. Mattress Firm is like going to Walmart for all the mattresses. You can find literally every single brand there except for Bob's. And except for any like brand that's with a specific company. But you can find every brand. You can go there and get the Purple, go there and get Serta, you can get the R-Line brands, you can get the low brand brands. It's just, that's such a stupid theory.
But why are there so many of them? Well, for
because
no reason.
People need to sleep.
Mattress firms?
Yes, people need to sleep. I can see why you might think it's a laundering industry. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of business out there. Like Walmart could be a laundering industry. There's so many business out there that you can wash money through. But people literally need to sleep. Like, that's hard not to, like, that's a hard argument. Because people need to sleep. I can't see that being an issue. Because I used to recommend to customers, like, I'll be like, I mean, I don't have that mattress. You go to Mattress Firm, it's down the street. It's that easy. They're cheaper. Plus, they're way cheaper than most other stores. Because they have prices from, like, the bottom to the top. Because they have so many different mattresses. It's just a variety of mattresses. Same thing going to Nike. Why is there so many Nike stores? People need sneakers.
Sure, but I don't know. I guess it is a kind of a...
But what is the theory? Like, is there any other details to the theory?
It's just the fact that, like, there's like multiple occurrences where it's like it seemed like there's like even like some states that have like a mattress firm here and sit like in an outlet, and then down a few blocks the next outlet has another mattress firm, and then down like 2 more blocks at the same at like another outlet has a mattress firm. So they're all like, and there's some like parts of the country that like there's literally like 2 on the same street.
That is interesting.
There's like 2 right next to each other.
That is actually kind of interesting.
Which is like, why though? Why are there so many?
That is
because you already have all these other companies that you just named. So why is there such like a demand for this
store? Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
Well, honestly, I can see that too because nobody switches their mattresses out like every like year. It's usually,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah,
usually
mattresses
every 5
are
to 10
needed,
years,
bro. But like, people buy more shoes than they buy mattresses.
Yeah, it's every 5 to 10 years that you need to switch a mattress out. That is actually kind of interesting. I can see that being a laundering thing.
I'm serious. Like, if you do the research and really like look into it, there's mad mattress
Where'd you see
no
this
reason.
theory?
I forget where I saw it.
You just scrolling through
Somebody
Instagram and
posted
it was
it on
like,
YouTube.
yo, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
I think I saw it on TikTok or
This
some
nigga was
shit.
like-
I forget where.
He's like, yo, that's a fact, bro. Why are there so many? Bro, I would question like why someone even carry that theory through.
Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Yeah, bro, I believe in it.
Yeah.
You know how many things I've seen, like Looney Tunes? I kid you not, I do not know of a Looney Tunes as Tunes. That makes no sense to me. But apparently, that's how you spell Looney Tunes. How do you remember Looney Tunes being spelled, bro? Like, look at a picture of Looney Tunes and tell me it's not Toons.
I thought it was with a Z. Toonz. Looney Tunes.
I think that's just a you thing, right? Why would there be a Z?
Looney Tunes. Yeah, why? What about it?
Look at the Mandela effect, Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes is apparently Tunes.
Yeah, it used to be Toons. Right?
No, that's the Mandela effect, bro.
Mm.
In a different universe, apparently so, it is Tuns. And only some of us can remember that because some of us were in that universe. I don't remember that being Tunes. There's so many things, like the Monopoly guy. I don't think he has a mustache. No, I forgot what it is. Does he have a top hat? Hold on. What is the Monopoly guy Mandela effect? Monopoly.
Yeah, the Monopoly guy.
Has no monocle.
Yeah, I remember him having a monocle.
Yeah. Yeah.
For what, though? I don't, like...
Or Pikachu without having the black on his tail? Bro, I remember drawing Pikachu with the black on his fucking tail.
Nah, bro, Pikachu had the black on his tail.
Bro, I remember drawing it. That's not a thing.
It was never a thing. Like, they claim it was never a thing at all.
But yes, bro. But I remember as a kid, Pikachu's my favorite character, bro. I used to draw him all the time. I used to practice draw. I remember him having the black on his tail. How are you gonna tell me Pikachu doesn't? I drew it. I fucking drew it.
Nah, bro. Mm-mm.
I drew it. That's the crazy shit about the Mandela effect. I drew it. I remember I had this whole discussion. My mom's like,
All right.
it's not that serious.
Is it Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
Sex in the City.
Apparently it was Sex and the City.
That's not even like grammarly correct. Like, why would that make Sex and the City? Why would that make sense?
City. I don't know, but that was the title of the movie. I don't know. Mandela effects are weird. There was another one that I saw that was really cool.
Curious George not having a tail.
Oh, there was this one. What about that guy that figured out how to he figured out how to power like fuel cars with water. And he was like miraculously like he hung himself or something, like he killed himself.
Oh yeah, it's true. No, that's the true thing too. There's also this guy who cured cancer.
Do you think there's some like a bigger power out there that like?
Yeah, it's a rock. It's I don't want to say their name. It's a big family, because I don't want to say their name. Someday we get famous and they want to kill us. But it's a family. It starts with an R, and the guy actually changed the whole infrastructure of the medical field. So he funded to change the to create public schooling and to change the medical field. Originally, medical field used to be all herbs, and now it's all pills. They went from using natural ingredients to chemicals because it helped make him more money, and it kept us sick. That's why every fucking medicine has a symptom. But if you smoke weed, there's no other symptom of being high. You know what I'm saying? And like the prolonged effects of people just being stupid and not taking care of themselves.
Yeah, his name was Stanley Mayer, an invention and about his death. Yeah, he figured out like how to put use water as fuel, and he like. Hold on, let me see how he died.
I'm pretty sure they still use it though. You separate the oxygen from the hydrogen. Because you can use hydrogen as a fuel for cars. There's certain cars that use it. It's just not used as often. It's actually cheaper too. If you look for hydrogen cars, it's just not used as often because there's so much money in oil. They don't want to turn it over. You want to hear a conspiracy theory I created recently?
Sure.
our U.S. dollar is worth nothing, and it's based on facts, right? So I looked up, because my whole job, I want to learn what money is. That's my whole goal right now. I want to understand money so I can make more money, right? So I looked up the different types of money. There's 4 types of currency. There's flat currency. I'm gonna explain each one afterwards. So there's flat currency.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I can do this.
Okay.
There's fiduciary currency. There's commodity currency, and then there's commercial bank currency. So I'm gonna start with commercial bank. It's the easiest one to understand. Commercial bank currency is just the deposits in your account via checks, right? That's considered a currency, typically virtual, as you've seen. It's just the bank is backing your dollar. The bank is holding your dollar. The bank is keeping your deposits, right? That's bank currency, like commercial bank. Fiduciary currency, commodity currency is currency that is backed by a commodity of some sort, like gold, silver, oil, material, right? Always is backed by the value of that. It's weighed in equal of it. Then there's fiduciary currency, essentially what it used to be, like the bargaining system. An IOU. Remember how I mentioned that before? Like money was an IOU. So if, let's say, I write a note out and I say, hey, Ryan, I owe you this. In a way, that is fiduciary currency. I am paying you with an IOU that one day I'm going to honor that, and that you're just expecting, you just believe that I am backing this currency no matter what the case is. That's fiduciary. And then there's also a flat currency that has no backing besides the fact of a government decree that this is a known currency. America is technically using a flat currency at this moment, meaning that there is literally nothing backing our currency but the simple fact that America decrees that our currency is worth something because it says it is. So
just because it says it is, so that's
just
why
because it says it is. So now, this is why I have a conspiracy theory that my main conspiracy theory is that if something happens, the U.S. government will pull out our flat money. They're gonna be worth everything. And we're gonna be worth absolutely nothing. They can do this whenever they like. This is because I started the research, right? I'm like, all right, because in the past, Nixon, we went from gold standard in the 70s to flat currency, so that the inflation rates would level out, which is true. It worked. Inflation rates were better because of that. We're not using the gold to weigh it out, because if America has less gold, our dollar is worth less. America has more gold, our dollar is worth more. So that was the problem. It works because now America has more of a consistent growth pattern in it. We use other things to back it by our decree. Now, I was like, all right, it's cool. So if America got rid of the gold standard, you would think they'd get rid of the gold. What's the point of having gold standard to back the dollar? I mean, what's the point of not having gold standard and having gold? We're not backing our dollar by the gold anymore. But America still has gold. The Federal Reserve owns the most majority of gold in the world. So what can easily happen, right? It'd be beneficial if our money was backed by commodity, or if we had commodity backing our money by ourselves, right? You say you have $1,000, you should own somewhere in a vault $1,000 worth of gold, right? And I say this because if at any point the government decides to take away the flat money, they still hold gold. They can still trade with other countries, right? Because gold is still worth something. Even if it has no intrinsic value, meaning
That's
value.
Scary.
I know, meaning value of worth. Even if it has no dollar amount value, gold is still suitable when it comes to building, right? Electronics, is gold built into all the CPUs and chips and shit. When it comes to jewelry, it's wearable. You know what I mean? It adds value to your outfit. It adds value in the sense that it's simply a rare commodity you can't get, and it's useful in all regards. But as Americans, our dollar isn't backed by it anymore, so we can't. We used to be able to take our dollar, go to the Federal Reserve Bank, trade it in for whatever it's worth in gold. We can't do that
now. Yeah.
If you think about it, so now if you consider all of these factors, we're left with absolutely nothing, whereas the bank, the Federal Reserve Bank, has all of this gold, and they're able to use it whenever they like to. And they can go trade it with other countries.
Invest into your gold, people.
Yeah, so I've learned that there's like different analytics, right? So, like, it's just crazy to think about when I started to research this, because essentially a dollar is worth nothing. Now, this is why you should be buying into different equities, different bonds, and all of this shit, because, like, if you think about it, that's putting worth behind your dollar. If I go buy $1,000 of debt from the government, right? The government's expected to pay me back $1,000. Now my flat money, right? My $1,000 flat money, what the government uses, our $1,000 US is now worth whatever the government is going to pay me back. The government's back now. The government's technically really backing my $1,000, because if I can't afford to pay you back, I'll go, hey, Mr. Government, I need my $1,000 in cash to pay whoever I have to pay next. You know what I'm saying? Or again, my $1,000 in U.S. currency. If I have $1,000 worth of gold in my vault, I can't pay you back. I go, hey, Mr. Government, or hey, I'm gonna take my $1,000 and I lose my other $1,000. I take my $1,000 in gold. I go to the next person. I sell it to them, and now I have a value of $1,000 again. Our dollar's worth nothing if we have no equity backing it. The reason to buy a house, right, is again equity, right? If my house is worth 500 grand, even if that value is based on simple markets, there's still $500,000 backing it. Whereas most citizens have nothing. They have no gold. They have no debt that they're buying. They have no equity. They don't own anything. We are renting everything, which is sometimes it's better, but you still need some kind of thing backing your dollar in case the government ever feels the need to pull the rag from underneath the table and everything falls apart. Because at the end of the day, the Federal Reserve Bank will always have that gold. We don't.
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole shit that's going down right now with everything that's going on with Russia signing off and all these different countries signing off together. It's
and I don't mean to get into governmental shit, but it's
they're deliberately like fucking us over.
Yeah, and then if you consider this too, right, more into the conspiracy, you can buy units of oil, right? You don't have to buy the oil, but you can buy units that are backed by the oil. So I can go buy like a unit saying that this is worth, I paid $1,000 for $1,000 worth of oil being traded, right? I can go and trade oil. You can also trade gold, not in in like solid gold, but you can trade at gold's value in the market. People don't know this shit, but that's some crazy shit. You can trade the value. You can trade commodities, right? You can also trade bills, right? There's certain things that work best in certain environments, right? It's called suitability. There's certain things that like when our GDP, our gross domestic profit is up, the country's like worth is up. Certain things are worth more, certain things are worth less, and certain things stay stagnant, right? We always got to pay electricity, we always got to pay water. You can go buy like equity in those subjects.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like.
But I can't get too deep into it. But that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, nah.
But that's why I'm saying like that's my theory right now is that like our money isn't worth shit, and eventually the government's gonna pull it from underneath us because they're the top dogs and they can do that. The families that are backing the government or eventually can pull it all from underneath us because they own the government. They own everything.
That's
I hate knowing this shit too, bro, because there's nothing I can fucking do about it but just talk about it. That's my theory, bro. We literally don't own crap because we choose not to, and we choose to put our money into other things that aren't valuable. Those sneakers that you bought, once you put them on, they lost value. You paid $120 on them. I bet you can now sell them for $10. Nobody will take them for more than that. Lost value. Put things into things that are worth value. Gold, silver. Silver is even the easiest one to get into because it's so cheap to buy plenty of it. You know what I mean? And you can buy silver for $20 at an ounce, right? And if it goes up $1, even if it's only going up $1, your $20 in cash is really now worth $21 because you have silver backing it.
Yeah.
Even with small amounts.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only things I still have. Like I was into a lot of like crypto shit, and I kind of backed out of most of it.
Crypto
I took all my money out of crypto and I put it into gold, silver.
Smart.
Shit like that.
But
it's not a lot, yeah.
It's
not a few hundred in each, but like.
But it's growing in value, dog. It's not just staying there stagnant. Like right now,
but it's secure. That's what I'm saying. It's always gonna have
backed. Yeah, right now my dollar isn't backed by shit because I don't have anything invested. Well, I do have some invested stuff, but I don't have much investment, right? So right now my dollar isn't backed by shit. The government every.
So what does this do to like? Say that it's not backed and they do whatever the fuck they want with it. What happens to like 401ks?
So those are backed by different equities and companies, and like those.
By what though?
By U.S. government companies. So the obligation of that company, you own a portion of that company's profits when you have an equity in a stock, right? You know
what happened in 2008?
Yeah, it can happen.
I was obligated to stay in a house if I paid a mortgage. My bank told my parents they cannot afford it. We lost that house. They were obligated to not let that happen.
Yeah, no, because what happens there is you don't really own the house. The bank owns it. You're just paying the bank for what they gave you. That's it. The bank owns it. Like, and
so what do we own?
We don't really own much because all of our money's in debt.
So rich man, poor man doesn't matter if you're not. It doesn't matter. You can have $1 million. You can have $10.
Doesn't matter. So the problem is that like people get money and they don't leverage debt properly because they leverage debt and make it a liability instead of leveraging debt and making it an asset. That's why I remember how I told you when you buy a house, if you buy a house and you're not making money off of it, it's a fucking liability. It's a liability. If you're not making any money off of it, all it can do is be taken from you. Let's say in 2008, your parents owned a house, but there was people living downstairs, and the people were basically paying for that mortgage, right? Your mortgage was $1,200. Your parents were charging people downstairs $1,500. They made $300 profit, and no matter what, they were able to pay because it's not coming out their pocket. Someone else is paying for it. That's an asset. You're not paying for it. You're not losing money by holding on to that onto that property, even if it's technically owned by the mortgage company until you pay them off. You aren't losing any money. You're only gaining. See what I'm saying? That's an asset. Liabilities take money from you. Even if there's a benefit to you in your own sake of your life, it's still a liability. A car payment, why do you think cars are the biggest liabilities? They lose value once they're off the lot, and every single month you're paying more than it's worth now. You know what I mean? Like there's so many liabilities, but like we can't do anything. But we need these things. These commodities are needs. It's only really a problem if you're stupid enough to instead of looking at how it's gonna affect your pockets, you look at it how it's gonna make your life better. You know what I'm saying? Like you just need a place to live. Like if you have to live in a 2-bedroom shack for fucking 5 years so you could pay it off and you could turn it into an asset, then live in a 2-bedroom shack for 5 years till you could pay it off and turn it into an asset. If you can't afford to live in a $3,000 a month fucking mortgage house because you think it looks pretty and you want to show your family off, you can't afford it. Stop being stupid. Just live within your means and learn to try to gain more money. If you want more, work harder. Right? That's simply it, right? You're not making enough money here, just go work harder. We always get into money somehow. But just work harder, bro.
The one thing you're not allowed to talk about, bro. You always talking about
it. I'm not giving any financial advice.
No, I know.
I'm just talking about like how people are stupid with their finances. But I do have another conspiracy theory actually. When I was younger, I used to watch all the time Ancient Aliens. You ever seen that?
I've seen a little bit of it, yeah.
Bro, that shit. I believe aliens were here. I honestly believe that we're like.
I think that like shit like Area 51, right?
I think that's.
I don't believe that they actually have like aliens in like fucking tubes and shit. But I believe, like, there's documented shit of, like...
Roswell? Is that what's called Roswell in Mexico? You never
Area
heard
51?
No, hold on. In Mexico, plane crashed there. Like a UFO crashed there and it brought it to Area 51. You never knew about that? I think it was in, it was in Mexico. They literally found an alien. 50 years ago.
I'm sorry, but listen to this.
Okay.
We're one planet, right? Out of how many in our galaxy?
In our galaxy? Probably millions. The galaxy, bro, we're in a solar system.
Yeah.
And there's millions of solar systems within the galaxy.
Let's start even smaller. How many planets are in our solar system?
I think 12.
12?
Big
right,
planets.
Whatever, 12.
Dwarf planets.
And dwarf planets, sure.
I love
That's one solar system. How many solar systems are in our galaxy?
Look it up.
Yo,
I thought the Milky Way small, bro.
How many solar systems are there?
In Milky Way. Don't look up
Within our Milky Way, there's 3,916 solar systems.
Bro, I thought we were the center of this fucking solar system when I was younger. Like the galaxy.
Let's do 3,916 times 12, right? If there's around 12 planets in a solar system, that's 46,000 planets. You're going to tell me, just in we're not even the only galaxy that's out there. You're going to tell me, just within this galaxy alone, right? Never mind all the other galaxies out there.
Yep.
We're the one planet, one and only planet that has living, functioning, speaking beings. We're the only one out of 46,000.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna derail your whole thing, bro. There's 100 billion in our galaxy.
How many?
100 billion
planets. 100 billion planets.
In the Milky Way, there are around 100 billion estimated planets at least. At least.
Either
planets are often called exoplanets, which means planets that orbit other stars and not the sun. And our sun's not even the biggest fucking star inside our planet.
You gotta think though, like I know there's different functionalities. Like a planet needs a sun, it needs a moon, or it needs
But
needs
there's different types of planets.
an ozone layer.
Dwarf.
It needs to be able to produce oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Like that's the whole thing that all living things do. We take in oxygen, we release carbon dioxide. So it's like it has to be able to function like that. It needs that 1 to 2 to 2 to 1 system always. But you're gonna tell me we're the one planet out of how many?
100 billion. In this galaxy alone.
In this galaxy alone, we're the only planet that does that. That's
the least.
It just doesn't sound. It doesn't sound. It just doesn't sound like. It wouldn't make sense to say we're the only one.
It wouldn't.
That's
are 200 billion galaxies.
All right,
and we think we're the only ones.
If you don't believe in UFOs, I'm gonna say this right now.
You're simply fucking.
You're
stupid.
more likely to win the lottery like 10 times than there to not be another planet with. Statistically, like mathematically, statistically, to have one life form on another planet, you are more likely to win the lottery 10 times.
And in all honesty, if we are the only fucking planet with living beings on it, I'll ask God why. Like,
why?
Dog, why'd you stop? Like, are we really that much of just a test subject until you make the next group? Because why? Why?
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
like,
and honestly, if you think about it, it wouldn't make any sense because dinosaurs are here, right? So at one point, before dinosaurs...
My diabetes thing. Itching, sorry. I'm not picking at my ass, bro, I promise.
It's okay. But if you think about it too, dinosaurs are here before us. So probably before that, there were probably a different kind of species that walked on 2 legs and had some type of intellect. And also, I believe that fucking fish are aliens. Some of these creatures do not make sense to be normal creatures. Like squids... I don't believe that squids can
Jellyfish are considered extraterrestrial.
That makes fucking sense, bro. They glow. We don't fucking glow. I also believe that Atlantis is real.
You believe Atlantis is real?
Bro, the Lost City, you never heard of it? Bro. So, like, apparently, like, they found, like, many stones and shit. Bro, it's real. Trust me. If you used to watch all these shows on National Geographic, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I used to sit there and watch every single show of conspiracy theories. I'm surprised I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Bro.
What?
I'm just looking at shit of jellyfish.
They're fucking creepy, bro. Oh. Wifey's calling.
Wifey?
Wifey's
You want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's enough on conspiracy theory. We're going to cut back in and we're going to do paranormal shit.
Sir.
Bye.
Recorded.
Alright. Go ahead, let them know about what we're doing with the new TikTok account.
So we have a TikTok that we're setting up. Not now, in the coming few weeks, hopefully. We gotta work on some designs and such, but it's gonna be a little news area where we're gonna talk about like different things in the music industry. We're gonna post recommended songs, and it's gonna be mostly about music. It's gonna be called MiddleGround on Ox. And once we get it set up, we're gonna leave a link in the description. We're gonna make a post about it, so it's gonna be aware. But my friend right here is gonna be hosting the majority of it. He's gonna be taking care of the channel and everything. And
with some
it's gonna be
additional
leeway.
help.
Of course, I'm gonna help. I'm a part of it. I'm just saying you're the host. That's gonna be you, because you're more into it than I am. Like you're better. Like in all honesty, you're better with the music stuff because like you listen to a lot more music than I do, and you're more like talking about it. You like networking.
I'm talking additional help as in like other people.
Oh yeah, that's it. I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Sir. Alright. So we were going into conspiracy theories a little bit. I want to go into paranormal shit. We wanted to talk I wanted to talk about like personal ghost stories, and then just like other ghost stories of like where we're from. Because for many of you that don't know, we live in the Rhode Island area, New England area, and we're one of the 13 OGs, baby.
OG 13, baby, you know what it is.
This fucking guy. OG 13, yeah,
13.
sure.
The last to accept everything,
that
too.
means this state alone is really fucking old. So there's a lot of old shit that I want to go into. personal experiences I have, especially where I grew up. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you start because you said you did have some ghost stories.
I did. I had one, from what I can remember. And it's not really a ghost story. It's me and a ghost meeting up. So like, I used to live in this house in Warwick, right off like the airplane, or like you know where the airplane road is. It's right there, and this house was kind of old. And in my room, right, I swear to God, every fucking night, right before I went to bed, I used to see a family of ghosts. Like, it was weird, bro. They never did anything. They never, like, tried to scare me. But I seen, like, floating figures. And I don't know if it was ghosts, but it felt like a blue hue just floating in the room. And the weirdest part, bro, is sometimes I had dreams where I felt like I was floating. Like, I was being, like, held up. I even had a dream, I think, of, like one of my grandmothers, like, picking me up. And not one that I could recognize. It was super weird. And, like, I was kind of freaked out when I was younger. I never really talked about it to anybody. I think I told some people, like, in school that I used to see ghosts in my room. And this was, like, when I was, like, 7. That's, like, my, like, instance that I can remember. I don't remember any other, like, things with ghosts or paranormal. It's creepy, though, right?
It is a little creepy. In Warwick? See, I grew up in fucking Pasco, Rhode Island, bro. And for those who don't know, the house in Pasco, Rhode Island that is what it's most famous for is you ever seen The Conjuring?
Yes.
So it's in like the Harrisville, Pasco area, and it's the house from. I'm not finna go into the story of The Conjuring, but if y'all have ever seen the first Conjuring, that house was literally like 2 minutes from me. I used to live 2 minutes from that house.
That's crazy.
So, I talked to my some of my older relatives that still live in the area, and like, it's like, it's scary. You know, you can actually stay at the house. I've driven by it before.
You told me we should go do that. I'm like, I'm not staying at that house. Bro.
Hell no. I don't know. I had a phase where I like would want to do some investigating, but
I know.
I think I'm over that.
I know you love to like go too deep into shit. I'm like Ryan.
Nah, bro, that shit's like, just like me and Jackson. He was on episode what was it 9? We drove by it actually, and driving by it, it's like you can tell it's like as soon as like it just
gives you the heebie-jeebies.
That negative.
Wait,
energy,
what is
bro.
the Conjuring story a little bit? I know you didn't want to go into it, but like I don't remember.
There's it was just
Isn't it based on a true story too?
Yeah.
Somebody died in there. And that's where Annabelle got like stemmed off from.
So there's you know the investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, they made their life. The Enfield poltergeist case. It was basically just a demonic possession in that house. But like I used to and there was this school next to it. I don't want to like name schools because I don't want to like leak anything. But like the elementary school I went to in the same area was it was very unsettling. Like the bathrooms in there, bro, negative energy, bro.
It was an old ass school too. Huh?
Old ass school. Like my dad went there when he was my age. So it's been there for. Honestly, I think it's almost like, it's at least 80 years old.
That's crazy. It should be shut down by that point.
Nah, bro. It's just because it's Burville, bro. It's old as fuck there, and they
like why are schools are creepy as fuck. I honestly think schools are like mad creepy because like how like you ever see those movies where they're talking about what was it? There was like movies where there was like bullies in the school and they used to like someone like passed away or something. Fuck. Was it Goosebumps? It might have been Goosebumps.
Goosebumps was the shit, bro.
Bro, do you remember R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour? That was like the modern version of Goosebumps, and it was 10 times creepier.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
He did adult stuff?
Yeah, that's what R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour is. They had a show of it and everything. It was more of an adult version of it. It was way scarier than Goosebumps.
I'll have to check it out, but...
You have to. I never really liked the Paranormal Activity movies.
Yeah, so it's in Burville, Rhode Island, bro. And Oh, it just gives bad vibes, man. And
Bad
then
vibes
this on job, bro. But like, and then there's like, it's the house right here, like on the road. It's covered by like trees. So when you're driving down, say you're coming down the road this way, the house is like here, right, and like it's covered by trees as you're going by it. But like next to it, bro, like here's the house. Like right here is like this old ass like graveyard. Like it's like tombstones. It's weird as fuck.
It's like it was made to be creepy.
Not like it was. It was. I'm pretty sure like it goes back as like it was a war grounds. It was war grounds like a long time ago. Like in the I don't know. Definitely before the 1900s. Like early war. I don't know if it was. I don't know. I don't know.
It could have been when the Roger Williams founded Providence.
Maybe. Because I don't know if it was Indians or what it was, but fucking it just it gave bad vibes, bro. And just driving by it was like weird. And I don't even want to say like the witch's name, like from what it was called. And then in display there they have the I don't know if y'all can see that. That's the Annabelle doll that they had in the fucking house.
So that doll was actually there? And the spin-off movie was just a movie spin-off of it?
I believe so. Yes, they got that from there.
That's crazy.
But yeah, there's
a whole like
it's
universe.
like an old ass house, this old ass basement, bro. It's like got like all old stonage and like that's the thing about Burville though, dog. The entire town is like that. The entire town is like very old school, creepy. Like there's some parts of it now that like they've worked on it. They got modernization over there, but like going into like where like into the middle of Burville and then just like what's around it, everything is so old school. The most pop culture thing they have there is probably CVS, Dunkin', and Subway. That's it, bro.
What's called Burrowville? Like that sound just the whole
Burville?
Like, yeah, Burville.
Burville. B-U-R-R.
It's still just an old ass like I don't know. That gives vibes.
Yeah, like, bro. I used to live on this lake, Echo Lake, actually, beautiful lake. But I don't know, man. Growing up as a kid, bro.
Was there any black kids there?
There's a few, but
Ryan's like I wasn't exposed until I got to Johnston.
No,
like, I didn't know
there wasn't, bro.
I didn't know what that was.
It's low key. It's all white people.
It's interesting. We called it. I used to call it Heckville.
We'll have to visit sometime. We'll have to visit. Bro.
I went there with you before.
You have?
Yeah, remember I went to the lake. We went to the lake. I went to see like a family cookout or something.
Bro, I used to own this, like my family used to own this dope ass crib, and then because of the 2008 housing market bullshit, yeah, we lost it. It is what it is, bro. Yeah,
that's what happened. That's why you moved out of Burville.
Mhm. That's why I came to Johnson. We moved out.
Oh, that's interesting. Because you had it on the lake. I remember your mom used to tell me. Because I went there with you. I don't know which family house it was, but I went to a cookout. We were playing like that beanbag game with your family and shit. I do remember being there with you and your family.
No, that wasn't Burville. I remember that though.
That wasn't Burville?
When we were on that kayak and shit. I forget where that was.
That was nice though.
That was such a random party. I forget who those people were.
It was random. It was extremely random.
I haven't seen those. That was the one time I met those people, and that's the last time I've seen them. I gotta ask who those people were. I forget. But, yeah, like I said, the Conjuring house is right there.
They made a whole spin-off universe on the Conjuring, right? Because there's the Conjuring.
Something like that,
and there's also Annabelle, and then there's another show. Hold on. Conjuring. Maybe we should watch all the movies.
I have. I don't think I'm gonna go back to them.
No, I mean like the spin-off too. Yeah, there's the Conjuring universe. What are the 7 Conjuring movies in order? The Conjuring, Annabelle 2. Oh, The Nun is a part of it. The Curse of La Llorona. Annabelle Comes Home. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Have you seen The Nun yet? I haven't seen any of these movies.
No, I've only seen like the first 3 Conjuring movies. I haven't seen all the. But like there's Chestnut Hill Cemetery. You know what place I want to low-key explore? There's this school in Exeter. It's called the Ladd School, and it was founded in 1908 by
When they're making a show out of it. Go on.
out of what?
Conjuring.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're making a TV series.
Oh my god. Alright, this school was... It says here, the school was created in an attempt to cleanse society of its undesirable inhabitants, including the simple-minded criminals and the sexually immoral. Like in other situations of this time, it was full of cruelties, whether it was brutal forced sterilizations or the 1955 murder of a severely disabled child. Oh.
What was this called?
This is the lad school. This is in Exeter.
The fuck?
Look at it. Alright, hold on. I want to see if we can...
Yo, half of these make sense in the cities you're labeling them from. Exeter?
Look at it, bro. It literally looks like a fucking asylum, bro. This looks like a World at War Zombies map.
Send that to me. I'll just post it in there.
That shit's horrifying.
That is
But
creepy. It does, yo. It
bro, I remember
vibes.
the school I went to, bro.
Send it
I
to me.
remember like
Send it now, so you don't forget.
I'll send you the link.
Right. Go on though. Did you've seen that school before?
No, I haven't, but I've seen the Conjuring House.
Wait, but that school for the Exeter, they used to take simple-minded criminals.
It was just basically people that like had sex habits, I think, or like.
And they'd force sterilize.
Yeah, it was fucked. It was an insane asylum, basically. It was a eugenics.
You know what sucks if
doctor.
you think about it, bro? During that time frame, if I was born, they'd probably put me in somewhere like that because I'm disabled. Or they may or may not. Yeah, both of us, we'd be fucked. They may or may not, depending on how. Well, I'm black too, so I don't know.
Or like, bro, we had our 8th grade dance there. The Biltmore Hotel, haunted.
Oh yeah, that place is haunted, right?
Oh shit, yeah. Who was? I forget who it was. One of our friends thought it was smart to go play that fucking elevator game at that hotel. Have you ever heard of the elevator game?
No, which one? Because I know of a real one, but I don't know which one you're talking about.
Haunted elevator game. So it's like, I forget exactly what it is, but I'm trying to find like an actual thing that like.
It's okay. Back in the club with a fat ass me. So crazy.
You basically, it's like what you do is like, you have to like follow a list of set of rules when you go into this elevator. Okay. It's like, you have to go to a certain floor, and then go down a floor, or like, and like go like through this sequence, and like they say like once you finish the sequence, there's gonna be a woman that walks into the elevator with you, and they say like, don't look at her, don't say nothing to her, pretend like she's not there. And then you have to click like one final button, right? You go to that floor, or like you do something, I forget, and you go to that floor, and apparently you're in like the ghost realm or like another dimension.
Almost like the Backrooms type vibes.
Yeah, it's around the same like idea.
That's crazy.
But like,
like, did you ever do like Bloody Mary when you were younger and get fucking sick?
Bro, that shit was hella popular in that Burville school.
I believe it.
Like, no, bro, that shit is no. I don't fuck with any of that shit. I don't even really like watching movies on demons and shit because I don't like bringing energy to that.
You ever seen Candyman too?
The one with the hook.
Yeah, the one where he got stung by 100 bees. So like, do you know what happened with Candyman? I'm pretty sure as a kid they like put a fucking beehive on him. That's why they call him Candyman. And like all of the bees came and stung him to death, and then he came back to life every time you said it in a Mary Candyman. Every time you said it. You said it like 3 or 5 times, and then he'd come and he'd hunt you down. And his mom would send you after. Yo, it's the same vibes as Bloody Mary. Or you ever see Mirror, the Mirror movie? Where like, there was, I forgot how, there was like a woman in the mirror, and she'd pull you in through that mirror and take your place in the real world and kill people.
Hell no.
Creepy as fuck.
No.
My grandma used to make us watch all those kind of movies.
Hell no.
I actually watch. Now I think about it, bro. I know we said, like I said before, that I don't know a lot. My grandma, we used to watch so many scary movies with my grandma.
Bro, I wish I could show you, like, the school I went to, because it was creepy. Like, alright, so, you know, in elementary, you go out for playtime, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was recess, right? That's what's called, recess. So we would go down these stairs to the back, and it was just a giant field. It was a playground, basketball hoops, and then the benches, and then out in the grass was a giant field, and it was just woods. But there was this part of woods where, like, it opened in the corner, and in the far back corner, there was just this old-ass house. Old-ass, rickety house. Hold on, I want to actually see if I can find it. Can you do, like, what's that thing called where you can just, like, look up, like, is it Google Maps?
You go on Google Maps, and you click 3D view or something like that. Let me see. That's creepy, bro. I would not want to live in Burville. Or Exeter.
How do you do it?
Let me see. It's like weird. I don't remember exactly. You know, you click this, right? And you can click the direction. And then, wait, no, it's not the right thing.
I don't want to leak the name of the school either. But it was basically like this, like behind the school, behind the field, there was this old house, and it was like ran down. It was just old, but like that's the thing about Burville, bro. There's so many like houses that are just ran down like that and old fashioned, and it gives the
gives bad vibes, bro.
Bad fucking vibes, bro.
Hold on, I'm figuring it out right now. Got it.
Got it? You figured it out?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the school, right?
You might have to turn it around. You know how to use it? You just drag.
Oh, they renovated. Wow, so all this used to be woods, bro. This all used to be woods back here. So this was just all woods. This is all new. These are all new houses. That was the field, right? Like I was saying, remember? This was the stairs. This was the playground, the basketball court, and the benches.
Yep.
Right? And there was this, and it was like over here, like behind like these houses further. Can I go down there?
You might be able to.
How do I?
So wait.
Click on it, right?
Yep. And then. Oh no, that's not it. Click this little person here.
Yeah.
And then.
Street view.
Click right here. Click on one of the streets.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is all new renovated. How do I like look?
So you see that? You can drag yourself along.
All right. So. Yeah, this is wow. So they have all new houses. So they definitely, like I said, Burville has started to finally modernize. But like, hold on, can you see the school from here? Is the question.
You might need to zoom back out.
I don't know.
And click on the school.
I don't know, but the school was there, right?
Yeah.
And like here was this old ass, creepy ass house, and like. We were told, like, as kids, obviously, like, they had to keep us within the school zone. But, like, they were like, don't go near that house. Don't go near that house. All the teachers were like, tell us, don't go near that house. That house is dangerous. Blah, 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 blah. And they could never explain to us why. And it was just, like, it was just very off-settling. Like, even to be, like, in the corner of the field was just, like,
I can't stand going into creepy houses, bro.
I love it. I would love to do like a vlog one day.
Didn't we do that before, bro? When we were walking on a path, I feel like it was me.
There's a place near Jesse's house.
Yeah, I think we went in there, or we were looking in there.
It's a little creepy in there.
I just don't like doing that, bro, because you don't know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, bro.
You know what the coolest thing is? Speaking of like going into old things. Remember Pilgrim stuff? What's it fucking called?
What?
The you don't remember where it was like a museum, but you can actually go into the Pilgrim houses and shit and play around with all the stuff. It's not. This isn't a creepy thing. It's just cool to see because it's old and antique. You never been there?
No.
Oh, bro, you'd fucking love it. Hold on.
But like, there's other places like Newport, bro. Haunted too.
Newport's haunted?
Yeah.
Oh like, yeah, that place is old as fuck.
Fort Adams, bro. Haunted. You can actually take a tour. If you guys would be interested in us taking a little tour.
I think I went to Fort Adams.
A little haunted tour and doing all a bunch of different shit. I won't stay in the Conjuring house, no, but I will visit it. I am open to visiting it, but I'm not trying.
Alright, bro. I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
What?
You know what this means, right?
That means hell
I
no.
don't do that shit, bro.
Fine, if y'all want to see
You can
me
go with
do
like
it,
Elias.
if y'all
want to
see me do it, then maybe we'll post it on the middle ground. Okay?
Yeah, I'll give you the camera and everything, bro. Just go do it yourself.
But yeah.
Oh, we are also live streaming. This is random as fuck, but we've been live streaming Minecraft. Well, he has been, and I think I'm
Come
gonna
check me out on Twitch. TTV / slash thingy Inc. We been streaming Minecraft, and we're about to go to war, and I'm about to fuck him up.
Bro, we're not going for war. Why are you trying to fuck with me?
We gotta make it interesting,
bro. Just let me build my castle in peace.
Nah, bro. Have you ever heard of like? Obviously, you've heard of Hero, right?
Yes.
That shit was creepy when we were kids.
Bro, I used to think it had to be like, I don't know if it was a glitch or something, but I used to watch all of those videos and it was the creepiest.
I wanna actually look up what happens if I go on YouTube and I look up Herobrine.
I'm pretty sure I had Herobrine in my world, bro.
In your world?
Yeah, when I was.
I honestly don't think it ever existed.
I'm gonna look up, was Herobrine ever real? Because he had to be real.
You should have gone sleep. We're just gonna.
Shout out Dark Corners. He posted a video of like the top 5 horror sightings of Herobrine. Oh hell no! Like. This is probably fake.
Voice.
Send me a link to that video so I can put it in our stuff.
I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to watch this video and check this out. It's a video of like Herobrine sightings, but
no, it says Herobrine was never real.
You think it was fake? I don't know. It's cool to think about.
Google said it was never real, bro. It said that people added mods in and people were just trolling other people. Which makes a lot of sense. I trolled someone with Herobrine skin.
It's still cool to think about.
It is. It is. Wasn't there a Herobrine skin too that Minecraft put it in?
Minecraft actually went along with the joke. That's what.
I know, because they put a skin in. I swear to God, they put a Herobrine skin in.
But this is what Minecraft needs to do.
They should make it.
I'm done to talk about Minecraft for a second.
All right.
Minecraft needs to know its audience. And what I've noticed is, yes, children still play the game. It is a children's game.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly want to say, people our age probably play the game more.
Now?
Yeah, bro, because it was our game during our childhood. Kids are playing Fortnite and shit.
That's true.
Flat out, they're playing Fortnite.
They're not playing Minecraft.
They're not really playing Minecraft like that. Like, it's don't get me wrong, it's still, like, very prominent for the youth, but not like Fortnite. It just isn't. It is what it is. I respect it. It is what it is.
It's true.
But I just think that Minecraft, I would love to see it take a role where it's just like, it just takes a right turn where like the warden is the right step.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they should really bring...
One, it's hard as fuck to kill.
Yep.
2, it's creepy as shit. I think they need to add more shit like that to Minecraft. Shit that makes you feel, like, uneasy. Like,
Bro,
like what if they, like, made, like...
I think they should make Herobrine a real thing.
Sure, but, like, what if it was, like, deep as, like, say the ocean update, right? You know what they should have did? They should have made, like, parts of the, like, the ocean, like, going between, like... You know how, like, if our world is an infinite world, and we go to, like, the edge of, like an island or whatever we're on, and you just keep traveling, you can almost go, like, 2,000 blocks of straight water. I think, like areas like that...
Should have, like, a monster?
Not necessarily... Sure, but, like, I think they should have, like, sharks. Like, and, like, make the oceans deeper. Like how we can hit, like, -60 now. Like that.
We can go down. That's the deepest is -60.
I think it's -60.
Is there bedrock in the game still, or they just...
Yeah, bedrock's in the game, obviously, because they don't want you to fall through the fucking... But
now I'm with that.
I think instead of, like, putting it just, like, caves under the ocean, I think it should be, like, the bottom sea level. You know what I'm saying?
I think there should be large ocean creatures in those areas. Now you're saying that, I think there should be sharks.
Like creepy shit.
And like krakens and shit.
Like, and the deeper you go, the darker it gets.
And then they actually, I think they should, if that's the case, they should add it in a way for you to be able to go underwater indefinitely so that you can go into those areas. But make it hard to get. Like, you can only get it in the water dungeons and shit.
That's
and
what
you
I'm
get
saying.
slowly, you find all of the pieces. You can't actually go deep into the water until you get all the pieces, and there should be a water boss at the bottom.
That's what I'm saying.
And they should make water weapons.
They have
The
some
capability.
creepy stuff in Minecraft. But, like, if they were to take a whole right turn and add more shit to it and, like, really build on the lore, I think it would be excellent.
And you know what's crazy? I've noticed this lately. Minecraft definitely gives me more anxiety in the caves now.
It's creepy as fuck.
It's creepy.
Because, like, let's be real. This mob voting shit and, like, voting for mobs and, like, whatnot, how long are they going to do it? You know?
Wait, they're doing mob voting?
Yeah, you get to vote on mobs. So how many times are you just going to make new mobs and new, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
They should make new water terrains.
Switch it up.
Add the fucking moon to the game, bro. Like, give us a... I've always wanted it. I've always wanted to be able to fly up to the fucking moon. I know I sound crazy saying that. I don't care.
Honestly, I'd rather see them just make a new dimension.
That's what I'm saying. Not obviously.
Make a new dimension.
Make like a heaven. You have the hell. Make a fucking heaven.
The Aether.
Put that... I've always wanted that.
Bro, everybody wanted it.
I
They
used to
can't, though,
watch
because,
it.
like, it's not theirs, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. It's not Mojang's idea. It's just somebody that made it.
But they can make it something else. They can make
Bro,
it
they could
else.
just... the guy that made that got hired to do shit for Minecraft. Why can't they just be like, alright, we finna do the Aether?
Oh, he got hired?
Yeah, he got hired.
He got hired into the game for
Bro, I
creating
don't
the
think
whole world.
Yeah, bro. You don't think that they're scouting off of people that make Minecraft mods and shit? Yeah, bro. So many people have gotten jobs at Mojang because of that, I'm pretty sure.
That'd be dope, though. Like, if they made the Aether, yo, that'd be fucking sick. That'd be fucking sick.
Bro, how heartbroken were you as a kid when you made a glowstone portal and it just...
Didn't do anything. Absolutely nothing. I was sad. I was sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But they should make it hard to get to. If we're gonna make the Aether, they should make it hard to get to when you
No,
get
they
to.
should just make the Aether hard.
Yeah, but hard to get to. I think they should make it
Well,
hard
you have to get to the Nether before you can get to the Aether.
Yeah, I think that you should be able to kill the warden off. He drops some kind of things, and you should be able to use that to make the fucking...
Yeah, instead of it just being a water bucket, be like...
Mm-hmm.
Like an eye of something, or like the eye of the warden.
Yeah, like the warden drops a piece.
Because what does the warden drop? Does the warden drop anything?
I don't know. But he should be able to drop something. I think you should have to fight each boss. The warden. The fucking...
yeah, there needs to be...
Ender Dragon. There needs to be a reason to defeat all of these bosses to make it to another point.
He drops the single skull catalyst upon death. They also drop 5 experience if they're killed by either player or Timberwolf.
What is Timberwolf? What the fuck's a Timberwolf? There's a bee trying to get in here.
Yeah.
I just heard you didn't hear the little.
Buzz. Shult catalyst.
Bro, I have those. I don't know what they're for. But
What is that? Oh, okay. So it just spawns the warden. Okay. You get to respawn him, and he gives you 5 levels.
that's a lot for one boss. Already has 300 hearts.
It has what?
300 hearts.
I see. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it to me. I think it's time because, bro, Minecraft's over 10 years old now. I think it's time for them to really like step up their game and like
add crazy shit into the game. Like take all those mods and just add them in. Like what is so hard? If people have done it and they don't have
not
their
necessarily mods.
No,
Like,
but I'm not saying mods. I'm saying take from those mods that we see, like those crazy craft and all of this crazy mods, and just add some of that stuff into the game. Which they're slowly doing. They added copper, but like add more.
I think there needs to be more bosses.
No, I agree with you. I think there needs more bosses. I think there should be more modern stuff in the game.
Like I think each biome should have its own boss.
That spawns.
Like think about it. It's already the path we're on. Like the end has the Ender Dragon. The Nether fortresses have like the blazes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know,
But like if they had like, I'm trying to think. What other bosses are there? Like the Wither.
You have the Wither.
Like what if each biome had its own boss in it somewhere? Like the Warden is the cave.
No, you're right though. Like what if like in the pyramids you get into the sand, they should have a boss in it. You shouldn't just like
Yeah, they already have like RNG pyramids, or like the water has the water temple. What if there was like a temple for each biome? Like, for example, was like...
And those bosses aren't crazy hard to fight, but they're hard.
Like, listen to this. How about the desert temple, right?
Mm.
How there's the mini ones that you can go down and it's trapped with TNT, and you gotta disarm the TNT and get the 4 chests, right? Simple. Keep those, right? That have the little ones, and then have the bigger ones. Because they already do that with the water. They got the little chests for the treasure maps and all that, and then they got the big temple.
Mm.
Same thing with the sand biome. It would be the same thing.
And they have the mansion house too. They can make it into a raid boss.
Yes, that mansion house is specific to the dark wood biome. Good. That one's off the list. So you got your plains, you got your desert. Like, for example, like what if they had like a giant temple, right? Like a desert temple that was like skeletons. Gives you more an excuse for people to deal with the other version of the zombies, the ones that hit you and they instantly give you hunger.
Oh yeah.
I forget what they're called, but they're only in the desert. Spawn more of those.
Make a skeleton boss.
And then make like a serpent, like a serpent boss. You got spiders, why not snakes?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
And then like...
They have spiders? Oh yeah, they do. I'm stupid. Never mind. I thought they were like specific sand spiders, because bro, the other day I fought my first boar, whatever the fuck those things were.
In the nether?
No, like no, not that. I fought like my first from the raiders. I didn't know they rode giant fucking bulls.
Oh yeah, those things are sick. Like the pillagers.
Yeah.
The pillagers are cool, man.
They should have a king for them.
That is the Ravager, the guy that like gives you the totem undying. See, that's what I'm saying. That shit, like more of that kind of stuff in the game. I know a lot of people are honestly against it, but I'm all for it. Like I think it's...
Why are people against it?
Because they say it just takes away from like the originality of like it being like a sandbox, and now it's more of a like a looter. You know what I'm saying?
It should be both. Like,
yeah.
What happens when you're done with your sandbox?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. That's why it's like...
That's like the whole reason I built around my house the giant wall is to keep out the mobs. That's the point.
It gives you incentive to build security. There's
you know
no
what I'm saying?
incentive to build security.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would anybody not want... Like, okay, I kind of get the fact of not adding guns and shit in.
Of course, no. You don't need guns. You got crossbows and bows.
You know what would be cool? I think that they should have, like, a carriage for the horses. Like, you should be able to, like, give you a reason to... Like, I don't... Who's calling me? Oh, what the hell? I'm never picking that phone up. But, they should give you more incentive. It's a Sprint customer of mine. I don't know why she has my number.
What the fuck?
Or actually, that's a Bob's customer. Oh, I know why. It was one of these older ladies. I gave her my number because it was just, like... I dealt with a lot of fucking problems at Bob's when I first started with customers getting through to me. So she was one of the few that I gave my numbers at the very beginning, and then I stopped doing it because I was not dealing with it.
That's why.
Like this. I'm not answering that phone call. But
no, but like think of that. Like, give me an idea. Ready? This is gonna because it's so easy. Like this is how they can set it up. I'm gonna set up the bias for you, and I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna be able to get an idea from this.
Mm.
Think of a biome.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Name me a biome.
Honestly, I think the jungle should have a giant monkey that you fight that like climbs into trees. That'd be fucking dope for me.
The jungle?
Think about it. A jungle with a giant monkey that you have to fight. He's not super hard. It's just hard to hit because he's flying in the trees and shit.
I mean, the jungle's got jungle temples already. They went down that route. What if it was like, if the jungle had a giant jungle temple where it was like...
You fought a fucking monkey. That'd be kind of cool. Like, let's not go with the normal mobs. Like, all the mobs...
It doesn't even have to be a mob. What if it was like an Indiana Jones type thing where it was like you can go through like a set of traps
or like
that were
parkour?
Like something where it was like they got the right idea with it, but it's the wrong thing. Yeah, like they need to so you know how you can go into the jungle temples and like they have the bows set up with the traps and the arrows can shoot at you and stuff.
Yeah.
What if they did something where it's like
just make it harder is what you're asking for.
Make it to the point where we actually have to try to avoid the traps, not be able to just break through the shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that. I think you're right. And I think
like,
that...
What if you got to it and there was like a giant like diamond block or something? Like just something.
Make it more incentive. And then you know what I think would be cool too? If in each one of these... This is going to sound interesting. But they have like special villagers. That if you get through the jungle, you can save that villager, you can take a lead on him and actually bring him with you and out. And he has some special things. He's already maxed out.
This is what I was saying.
He has some cool shit that you can buy from him. like that you wouldn't be able to get from, and you can't mine it.
More types of traders.
Yeah, like things. I feel like the villagers should have things that you can't mine and you can't find in the game, and you can only get like they did it with the maps, right?
They're starting like the shit like with the wandering trader, more type of things like
more
that.
type of things like that. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I
also think this is where they start. They add more bosses and add more things. That gives them more of an incentive to put more like resources in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think there should be dragons in the game. I really feel like you should be able to fucking like ride the Ender Dragon after you defeat him. Like that dragon egg is useless.
That's what I'm saying. Make do something with the dragon egg. Make it so you can tame Ender
dragon. Yeah, like tame 8 Ender Dragon, or like even if you can't tame an Ender Dragon.
You can respawn the Ender Dragon with the crystals, so the egg is.
Wait, really?
Perfect. Yeah.
That's what the whole point of the egg is.
No, you can't do anything with the egg.
But you can respawn. What egg? What crystals can you respawn with? Well, I'm confused. You can respawn with crystals.
You know the ones you shoot with your bow and they blow up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what you do is, I forget exactly how you do it. You can remake those with nether stars, and you get that by killing withers.
Oh, and you can respawn an Ender Dragon.
And you can respawn the Ender Dragon with it. Yeah.
But the Ender Dragon egg is useless. And it's been useless for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
There should be a use to it. Even if you can't, like, make an Ender Dragon, you should be able to make some kind of armor out of it. Maybe that'd be the case. Maybe you can make a really fucking strong armor at the same level as Netherite. So there's an actual reason to fight the Ender Dragon besides, like, beating the game. You know what I mean?
It's not... I mean, yeah. I mean, there's the end now to get your, like, your Elytra and shit.
Yeah,
like,
but, like, you know what I'm saying.
More.
Or, yeah. No, we should get a dragon so we could fly through the fucking end and make the end an actual biome. Like, add more shit to the end.
Yeah, the end is gonna... There's a lot of, like, talk about the end getting an update soon.
Yeah, because, like, imagine you fight the Ender Dragon.
Because there's nothing in it. It's just the temples and then more end stone and...
Exactly. So imagine you fight the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon allows you... Besides those wings, you're allowed to fly the Ender Dragon through the end. And you can fucking... There's way more to it. There's biomes, there's stones, there's ores. You can find diamond throughout it. It gives you a reason to hunt through it. They have different things. Like, I just want more. Like, keep it simple. Like, I know what people are saying, like, keep it a sandbox. Okay, keep it a sandbox, but it's okay to have some adventure in the game.
It's always good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why can't it be, like...
Because adventure mode is useless at this point if there's no way to, like, kind of go through it without it. You know what I'm saying?
It can give more of an incentive for adventure mode, sure, but, like, even if you're not playing adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know about you, but I love to, like, just, like, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. Fuck it, I'm gonna pick a direction and I'm gonna go 10,000 blocks this way.
No, I'm with that. I do that too.
I like finding temples. I like finding villages. I wish there was just more shit to, like, find.
Yeah. Or, like, underground village. Mine shafts. Mine shafts should have, like, specific things to it. Like, I think that mine shafts are kind of whack the way they are.
There could be more zombie variants, like mineshaft zombies.
Yeah, and I think that in all modes, the blue spiders, even though it's annoying, should poison you. Like, I think that's kind of stupid.
I agree.
I think that's stupid.
No, they got rid of that entirely, I think. Because we were playing on hard. And I got hit by one of them, and I didn't get poisoned. So I think they got...
normal.
No, the one time you put the world on hard.
I never put it on hard.
I could have sworn you did. Alex said you did. I don't know. But,
I remember Alex was talking about that, and I said I almost did, but I did it.
Right. Anyways, I think it's time to wrap up this episode. Honestly, let's hold this idea, because I want to bring this back into another episode. I want to talk ideas for Minecraft.
We can make a mod. MiddleGround mod. MiddleGround's
I know a few people, so...
Fuck it.
Alright. Guys, thank you for watching episode 15. I hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.